Hey everybody, Kensurfs here. Happy New Year. It's New Year's Day, Sunday. I know it's been about a week since I've done the last video, and because we got some health issues in my family. My mother-in-law's in the hospital for pneumonia right now, and she's being treated for cancer. So my wife's been out there, about a 90-minute drive, taking care of her dad, and I was just home alone last night. So I'm waiting for my wife to come home today. I'm going to pick her up. And I've taped all of the countdown shows, and I'm going to ring in the new year today, one day late, because I missed it. And it's time to take off this goatee. So I was waiting for a certain razor, didn't arrive yet, so I'm going to be using my Mercure 37C, which is a slant razor, and it's a two-piece slant, and it really gets the job done on thick, stubborn beards, I hope. And I'm going to pair it with a German Wilkinson sword blade today. We'll see how that does. I have not tried that to take off the beard yet. So we're going to take out our blade and get it ready. I hope you guys had a great holiday. I hope you had a great Christmas. I hope you had a great New Year. It's been one of those, we don't know the extent of what's going on with my mother-in-law yet because she's too weak for them to take the tests or the biopsies. So once they get her, happened to catch bad cold, which led to pneumonia. So she's under control. She's doing better in the hospital. Once she gets strong enough, they'll be able to tell us a little more. Thank you all for your well wishes. I do appreciate it. All right. There we go. I'm going to miss this. I've got to admit, I've really been enjoying my goatee. I sit and watch television doing this. You know, I really enjoy it, but I can always grow it back, but it is in definite need of a fresh start. So today I'm going to be using, I used this recently, but I really enjoyed it. Black Shroud from PAA. I'm going to be using this today. I really like the slickness of the soap, and I'm going to definitely need that today, as you can tell. I've got some good growth going. I'm going to use my Simpson 1 Badger brush. Put that into the crystal skull to soak. And I think we're about ready to get this shave started, shall we? All right, let's wet the face. Let's see how that slant razor does. Like I said, I really enjoy the goatee. It took a while to get it to where I liked it, but we can always grow it back, right? And let's see how this does. Yeah, me and the dog and my son toughed out the New Year binge watching. I watched The Boys episodes on Netflix, I think it is, or Prime. It's so mixed up with all these channels. I saw that horror movie Barbarian. It wasn't that bad. Smile was a little more disturbing. All right, let's get the shave started. So far, so good. Got a little hair in there, don't you think? And I keep for those viewers who aren't familiar, I keep a little bowl in the sink that I can kind of clean off the razor with. When you're shaving off a mustache that's grown out, be very careful not to cut your upper lip. That takes forever to heal. The first pass, taking a little bit. But for those of you who have thick hair and it grows very quickly, it's a nice option to your collection if you don't have a 37 or 39C. This is the short handle, this is the 37. Man, look at that. I'm gonna have to pause, and I'm gonna have to dump this in the toilet and put on some new stuff. Hang on. I couldn't even clean the razor. The bowl was full. I steamed up the mirror. I actually do use the mirror instead of the camera to shave with. Yeah, got me, right? See, right on the lower lip. I almost went with the Mula R41 again. But it had been a while since I used the slant razor. And it is super efficient. Okay. Pass 2. Hey, I recognize that guy. Been a while since I've seen clean shaven reflection in the mirror. And that soap is just super, super, super slick. All right. Let's clean up what I missed. I've had my 16-ounce coffee. Feeling very caffeinated. And I'm very optimistic that I'm hoping. You always have to have hope, right? That there's some treatment for my mother-in-law and we'll know more later. My mom, she was really ill with dementia and she was in the hospital one night. She had taken a fall, broken her hip. They'd done some surgery. She wasn't quite recovering. So I was at the hospital and then they brought in the hospice people and they said, you know, your mom's not doing so well. She probably got 2 or 3 days, you know, so be prepared. 18 months later, they said, you no longer need hospice. So it's not always, you know, the doom and gloom that you hear. You always have to have some hope. And I got 18 more months with my mom. So that was fantastic. So I'm being hopeful. For all of you who are out there, you know, I'm hopeful for you. Very hopeful for you. All right. Let's see how we did. Got a couple of cuts. Let's get rid of this. Soap in the ear for sure. Missed a little. I think that appears to be it. All right. Some black shroud. There's that face again. You subscribe, or you viewers are torn. Some people like the goatee, some people don't. I grow it. They say, when you're going to shave it? When I shave it, they say, when you're growing it back. So it's a personal preference, I guess, right? It was a long November. There we go. Don't need the alum block for that little weeper. All right. If I missed any, I'll clean it up later. Got to get in the car and drive out there to the Inland Empire now. Happy New Year's, everybody. Happy New Year's. And I'm going to watch the ball drop in Times Square tonight, one day late. But I can watch it with my wife then. All right. Happy New Year, everybody. We'll see you real soon. Bye for now.